everybody, welcome back. We're going to do another shave today, furthering the Shave America series. We're going to do Georgia. That was the song Georgia on My Mind, and you saw the state flag. Now before we get started with this shave, I just want to let you know that in my last video I said life got in the way. Well, my mother had congestive heart failure, so we spent a few days in the hospital, and she recovered very well. So she was released, I think, 4 days later. So we've come home and we've had the parade of therapists and nurses that do home care in and out of the house, and they've all signed off. So my mom's doing real well. She has some oxygen. Hopefully it's short term. So she's working hard to make sure the lungs are at full capacity, and maybe she won't have to have that long term. But that was just a bit of a setback. But I'm glad that she's doing well, and I want to thank everybody for being patient with me in order to be able to have some free time to film a video, edit a video, etc. Beyond that, there was some other things that I've been dealing with. So I'm a contractor in the technology space, and my contract is coming up. So I'm spending time trying to look for the next opportunity. So that's taken a little bit of time, and hopefully things will progress. There's some good pokers in the fire, so we're trying to resolve that before year's end, because I want to continue to bring videos for you. I want to be able to buy new products and share things with you. So unfortunately, if that takes a hit, then I won't be able to share new products with you and stuff, because I just won't have the extra capital. But that hopefully is going to turn itself around. And then there's this whole COPPA thing with YouTube and the lawsuit that they had settled. And I've been toying with the idea of separating my channel and keeping the shave pieces separate from all of the Lego and all the other hobby stuff that I do. And if you're not familiar with COPPA, which is the Children Online Privacy Protection Act, you have to identify whether or not the content that you're providing is suitable for kids or not. So, and they are very loose with the term kids and what is suitable. Basically, it's 13 and under. If anybody clicks on a picture or is attracted to a song or a product such as Lego, then we have to classify them as being kids videos. And by doing so, we lose the ability to have comments, and you won't get alerts when new videos are posted, and there's just a whole bunch of changes on the social media platform for YouTube. So I've created another channel. It's called mcshaving, and I'm going to specifically do shave videos exclusively on that channel. I'm going to link that channel in the description of this video, and on the side of the YouTube homepage where you see your preferred channel options, I'm going to link it there as well, because I'm going to change Magboy Creations to be specifically children content. I don't want to take any chances with any of the laws that the FTC have out there, or the very loose description that YouTube has provided on what constitutes as a child video or not. And Lego is very child attractive. So I'm going to change the video. I'm going to leave some shave videos on the channel, so that way anybody who is already a subscriber, they'll find the ability to migrate to my other channel. Hopefully, I'm going to put a ad that's on the front of the home page that's going to run and kind of like be a description of the channel and separate the two go forward. So that way I can continue to interact with you guys and read your comments and respond. So thank you very much for being patient. Thank you if you're a subscriber. I appreciate all the folks that know me for their support, and I look forward to bringing you more content as time moves on. And back to the shave at hand. So we're going to do the state of Georgia, and Georgia is known as the Peach State. So we're going to use Savannah Sunrise, and this is Dr. John's, and I love this scent. It's a wonderful peach scent. I've done a shave with this a while ago, but it's fantastic. And then to go along with that, I also have the matching Savannah Sunrise Aftershave, which we're going to use. So that's going to be our shave for today. Let me cover the rest of the products we're going to use. We're going to start with the pre-shave oil because I do have some growth. We're going to use the organic shave oil from Hagen. And we are going to use the Naked Armor Boar brush right there that's been soaking in my cappuccino mug. And then we are going to mix it up in the Savannah Scuttle from Naked Armor. That's been soaking in hot water as well. So we're going to have a nice warm peach shave today. And then before we apply the aftershave, I'm just going to do some toner. We're going to put some Dickinsons Witch Hazel on. So let me wet the face, and we'll get we'll start whipping up the soap, and we'll give you some facts about Georgia. We're all set to go. Before I get the pre-shave on, other than peaches, Georgia is also known as the top producer of pecans, peanuts, and Vidalia onions, the sweet Vidalia onions. So they tend to say that they have the world's sweetest onions, but you know, I'll leave that to your discretion. I like them. They're pretty good when you put them in like chili and stuff. Now, interesting fact that Georgia was founded in 1732 by a British member of Parliament named James Oglethorpe as a felon colony. So Oglethorpe wanted to use the colony as a place for prisoners who could not pay their debts. I mean, you've heard references to that, I'm sure, that we should have a penal colony and whatnot, but that's interesting the way that they had come to that conclusion and wanted to seclude folks in Georgia for that purpose. And there's actually a tree in Athens, Georgia. Now get this, it owns itself. It owns itself and the 8-foot radius of land around where it's planted. So Professor William Jackson dedicated the tree and the land to the tree itself in early 19th century. The tree blew down, the original, in the 40s, but was replaced, and a new tree formed from the original's acorn. So have a look. That's something, huh? That's pretty cool. So if you're ever in Athens, Georgia, go visit the tree that owns itself. All right, so Naked Armor brush. We've shaken out all of the water. We have the soap. We're just going to do a load on the brush. You know, it's forming a nice lather right now. Get a good load of soap on the brush. Yeah, very nice. Very nice. Very quick. Not much to it, right? So we have a load there. I'm going to take a little bit of soap off of the sides, and got a little bit on the hand, so we're going to rinse the hand off. Now I have a little bit of water in the scuttle. We're just going to take the soap. We're going to mix it in the scuttle so we can have some nice hot lather. So I hope everybody else is doing well. And my PSA announcement, it is Movember, No Shave November. In fact, the last video I did was several weeks ago. It was right before Halloween, and I said I was going to start to grow out the goatee. And I haven't trimmed it since, so this is full growth since I started growing it, which was 4 weeks ago. Oh, look at this. Look at this. Oh, it's whipping up beautiful. And I just want to let everybody out there know that cancer is no joke. My mom is a survivor of colon cancer. My mother-in-law is a survivor of breast cancer. I have many friends that are survivors of cancer. So go get checked. The two things that you want to do is have peace of mind, and if there's anything happening, you catch it early, because that is the best defense for this disastrous disease. So go get checked, guys. You don't have to take it from me, because a lot of the shavers out there in the community are participating. You could just see the facial hair grow. You should, pay attention to the folks at work. Somebody in your life, or somebody knows somebody in their life that has had a bout with cancer, hopefully positively, but you never think it's going to happen to you until it does. All right. Look at that. Look at that. Wonderful. And it smells great. Oh, nice peach scent. Okay, I'm going to put that down. Rinse the fingers off a little bit. Grab my towel over here. Okay, we just got to get the pre-shave on, but before we do that, just going to give you a quick reference point here. So, stretching over 2 acres is the world's largest drive-in restaurant. It can be found in Atlanta, Georgia. The Varsity can fit 600 vehicles. In 2005, there was a movie called We Are Marshall, you may know that, was filmed using the Varsity's location. Now, to order food at the Varsity, you need to understand the lingo. So I have a website to the Varsity down below, and here's a picture of it. That's a huge, huge place, and a drive-in restaurant to boot. So that's pretty awesome. Now, since we're ending November real soon, and we're on the cusp of Christmas and the holiday season, and then right away New Year's, those of you that are looking for a place to go, maybe participate for New Year's celebrations, you can go to it, Georgia. So every year, approximately 4,000 people come to Tallapoosa, Georgia. I hope I said that right. And they come to see a taxidermied possum drop on New Year's Eve. Now, every year since the early 2000s, a stuffed possum named Spencer has been lowered from one of the city's oldest buildings in a Christmas light-covered ball. The annual possum drop, which is what it's called, is rounded out with fireworks, live music, and the crowning of a possum king and queen. So if you're looking for a place to go, or if you're a resident of Georgia and you're around Tallapoosa, head out to the possum drop and maybe you'll be king and queen. That sounds pretty neat. All right, let's get on with this shave. Just gonna grab a little water out of the sink, fresh hot water. We're going to throw a little bit of the oil on here. There we go. I can't believe that the holidays are here already. It doesn't seem so bad when you turn on the radio and you hear Christmas music, but 4 weeks ago when they started playing it November 1st, that was a little early, and you know, no thank you. But we have some tasks coming up. Got to get the old Christmas lights out, decorations, start getting the house ready for seasonal parties and baking the cookies and whatever else people do. Pies for Thanksgiving. It's just the start of the baking season. But it's a lot of fun. Alright, so we're going to take some of this shave cream. Oh, nice and warm. Oh, smells fantastic. Very nice. Very nice. So some of you out there have purchased and have been able to shave with the new Gillette razor. I was late to the game. I did not have the opportunity to purchase it because they were sold out. So I gotta wait for the next batch, but at least some of you had the opportunity to give it a try, and from what I've seen, the reviews are pretty good. It is a 3-piece, and you know, there's a call for getting back to the classics with the old twist to open, but 3-piece ain't bad. We'll see if it catches on and we're able to utilize some new products in the market. Hopefully they'll come to the actual stores and they'll sell them. Alright, so one thing I didn't share with you yet is we're going to use the Parker razor. Now this is the closed comb head. If you remember, it came with 2 heads. One was an open comb, one was a closed comb. And the blade that we're going to use today is going to be a new blade. So this is a steel Treet blade. So we're going to try this for the first time. Let's open up the package here. Get the blade out. There we are. Put the blade in there. There we go. Treet. Okay. Put the base on. Tighten her down. Very nice. Okay. Get the razor wet. Let's chop this down. Oh, I can't wait to get rid of this hair because it's been itching and itching and itching. I need to get some beard treatment. I am going to keep the goatee a little while longer, beyond the end of November. Everybody I come across says they like it, they want me to keep it, so we'll see. Yeah, not bad. Chopped it down good. Gonna need a second pass though, but not too bad. Initial reaction, at least in this razor anyway, the Treet blade is mild, not too aggressive. We had my mother-in-law's birthday party yesterday, so all of the siblings and their spouses came out to have a good time. And it just so happens that there was some sort of 80s party happening in the establishment that we were at. And I'm an 80s guru. I grew up in the 80s. In fact, everybody was from the same era that was at the party. And they played some awesome music. It was a good time. You know, we had a little bit, but we were all respectable. Those that had more than their fair share didn't get behind the wheel and, you know, do anything stupid. But it was a good time. Now you can see here I have a little cut right there. I'm trying not to nick it with this blade. Let's just remove some of the soap so I can see the lines better. Yeah, I'm getting old. White. Yes, sir. We're getting old. Okay, let's see how we're doing. Yeah, not too bad. Not too bad. Right here. Across the neck, underneath the jawline, coming up the cheeks. Yeah, good. We'll get a second pass on there. But before we do that, let's give you some more facts about Georgia. So, there are over 55 streets in Atlanta with the name Peachtree. Now, some historians believe that the streets are a reference to the Native American village Standing Pitch Tree. It's a Creek Indian settlement that's near Atlanta, Georgia, which I find pretty interesting. It's the Peach State. They have a lot of streets named Peachtree, so why not? If you're a funeral director in Georgia, you can lose your license if you use obscene language in the company of a corpse. So, don't talk bad. General Sherman of the Union Army burned Atlanta to the ground during the Civil War. When the city was rebuilt after the war, it adopted the symbol of the phoenix to symbolize how it rose from the ashes. So if you want to know why the phoenix symbol is represented for Georgia, that is the reason why. And the Augusta National Golf Club hosts the Masters Tournament annually. Previously known as the Augusta National Invitational, the event was created after the club was denied as a venue for the U.S. Open. The first tournament in 1934 owed its success to co-founder Bobby Jones, who ended his 4-year hiatus to play. Here's a pic of Augusta National. Now, I don't know if any of you are golfers. I am. I like to get out and challenge myself, hit the little white ball. Some people would say I play okay. When I first started, that was not the case. When I first started, I played military golf, and if you don't know what that is, it's left, right, left, right. You're walking all over the field, all over the grounds just to find your ball, because you just keep chopping and hacking and creating divots, and it was sometimes when you just start out. I recommend that you get some lessons. That way, it won't be as challenging since you've never done it before, and you might enjoy it. And if you don't play very well, you might be turned off of something that you eventually would enjoy. It's good exercise, of course. You go out for a soda pop or two. You get away from the family, enjoy nature. And if you're a competitive individual, just the sport as a whole. It's a challenging sport. Okay, so here we are, pass 2. Now I'm gonna go across the grain on the neck because that's where I felt I had the remaining stubble. I'm going to cover both ways. This is the part that I normally don't shave this direction. I am by no means an expert. I need to switch hands to do it this way. Very sensitive area. I'm using my offhand. Now I am ambidextrous, but by no means am I good, especially around the Adam's apple. Need to be careful. Yeah, that's nice. Oh, a little bit right there. You can hear the feedback. Yep. All right. You know what? I shaved a little bit too low, so just put some back right there. Go under the jawline now. Yeah, look at that. You hear that scraping? For sure. This blade is mild. The Treet steel blade is okay. It's not too bad. A little irritation here on the neck. Yeah. But I knew that was going to happen. But not too bad. It's not, the optimal blade. It pairs okay with this. But I don't know. It's hard to identify with the blade. You know what I mean? Oh, there's a piece of the bristles that came out of the brush. All right, let me do a quick rinse and I'll be right back. Okay, there we are. I think we're good. Oh yeah, nice and smooth. Nice and smooth. little bit of a nick right there, but not a real big bleeder. Yeah, perfect. So that was okay. That blade, it did the job, and I'd use it again. In fact, I'm definitely going to use it again, but not my most favorite. However, the steel Treet held up okay, especially in the Parker razor. The real test is when we put it in some of the other razors, how it does. Maybe just the pairing was a little bit off, but overall, not too bad. All right, just a few things to close up the shave. So the pirate Edward Blackbeard Teach made a home on Blackbeard Island. The United States Congress designated the Blackbeard Island Wilderness Area in 1975, and it now has a total of 3,000 acres. In Gainesville, the chicken capital of the world, it is illegal to eat a chicken with a fork. So, medieval times, man, grab that chicken and just go to town. Don't use a fork, you use a spoon. Maybe a spork, but not a fork. I don't know. So, oh, this is pretty neat. As a local, if you ask a local for directions, you may hear OTP or ITP. Now, what does that stand for? So, OTP stands for outside the perimeter, and ITP stands for inside the perimeter. Turns out Interstate 285 is a 60-mile length of highway that encircles the city, and the P is that portion of the equation. So if you're inside or you're outside, some of the locals may give you ITP or OTP, giving you directions. And lastly for today, Coca-Cola was invented in May 1886 by Dr. John Pemberton in Atlanta, Georgia. Now, the name Coca-Cola was suggested by Dr. Pemberton's bookkeeper, Frank Robinson. Frank is the one who penned the name Coca-Cola in the flowing script that we know today. And Coca-Cola was first sold at a soda fountain in Jacob's Pharmacy in Atlanta. So there you have it. Those are all of my tidbits for the state of Georgia. Now, let's throw on some Dickinsons Witch Hazel and just make sure that all of our pores are closed up. Very nice. Yeah, very good. Okay. And then we shall top it off with Dr. John's Savannah Sunrise Aftershave. Oh, it smells just like the soap. It does have a regulator on it. I don't know if there's any alcohol in here, but we will find out. Yeah, a little bit. A little bit. A little pinch. Very nice though. Beautiful shave. Very peachy. All right, let's put the top back on so we don't have a spill. And once again, thanks to all of you for being patient and standing by, and for the subscribers that have followed me. It's appreciated. Once again, we are going to have future shave videos on MC Shaving. That's the name of the channel. I'm going to leave some on this channel, Magboy Creations, but I'm going to separate the two go forward, and I'm going to concentrate my shave videos on the other channel. I'll still do Lego reviews, I'll still do some other types of reviews, electronics and whatnot, and share my toys and hobbies. But depending on the nature of what I'm sharing and whether I think it's kid-friendly or not, it will dictate what channel I put it on, because I certainly want to have interactions with you folks and read your comments. So that's it for me today. Thank you again for watching. Your subscriptions are appreciated, and I hope to see you in the next video, no matter which channel we're on, and I look forward to doing more shave reviews in the near future. So I hope your holidays are going well, and we'll talk to you soon. Have a great day.